lot of rollerbladers out this time of year. I feel like it's like a California type thing. California, beautiful. Yeah, you never really see a lot of rollerbladers in New Brunswick, but you do nowadays. Mostly in the spring. It's kind of an odd, yeah, it's whatever. But hey, you can't knock it till you try it, because I used to think that like bouldering, I used to call it rock climbing, was weird too, until I actually decided, hey, it's actually pretty fun.
Come on, Micah. Nice. Get that right foot. Nice. Hell yeah. Good shit.
Last official lift before the half marathon, and we're doing a full upper body day. That is the scoop today. What I really wanted to talk about, just to give you guys some value of some kind, I want to share with you guys how I'm going to be fueling for the run that very morning. Because technically, the actual run itself is at 7:30 a.m. I think that's the actual start time of the race. So all right, so my microphone died, and I'm not going to use the actual audio from the camera, because if I was at this distance and tried to talk to you, it just would not sound all that great. So I'm not going to do a full breakdown of this upper body workout. No, this week I'm just doing 2 full upper body workouts, and if I'm not really that sore, maybe I'll go in Friday morning and just strictly do some arms and some abs. But this is my second full upper body workout. Now, basically, I'm taking my 3 upper body workouts from my program and just combining all of the important exercises into these full workouts. Now, I already did one earlier this week, and this one is essentially just chest press. It's mostly like a push and pull workout, not a lot of isolation. I do isolate the triceps at the end, but I'm just essentially making sure that my recovery is exactly where it needs to be. I don't want to have any upper body soreness going into this marathon. Now, if I was just like, oh, my goal is to just get through the half marathon, right? My goal is just to complete it. Then maybe I'd probably continue training as normal, and I know I can do this half marathon, but I want to actually have an incredible time, so that way if I ever go to do one again, then I have I really have to kind of push my limits, right? It would be easy for me to just somber through the half marathon and just make it to the end, right? But I don't want to just make it to the end. I want to have an impressive time that somebody who actually competes in these things actually would look at and be like, that's a fairly impressive time. And that's the mindset that you have to have in order to get better. And as a result of really trying to push for performance, your physique and the way that you look and your appearance ultimately will reflect that. Remember that, right? Because a lot of people just kind of I used to do this a lot, just go into the gym and try to perform in a sense that I'm trying to just build better shoulders or get lean or have a great looking chest. I was all about aesthetics. When you're young, your mobility and your performance levels, your endurance levels are already pretty good just for not doing very much or not trying very hard. But as I'm getting older, you start to notice it takes quite a bit of effort to hold on to that ability to run long distances or jump a decent height onto a box or whatever, right? So you want to make sure that you're pushing yourself for performance. And I find the less you actually have to focus on aesthetics, your body will reflect the type of athlete that you become, right? And of course, if you're someone who competes in bodybuilding shows or even just men's physique, then training for aesthetics is gonna be where that's where you want to put your focus, right? So, you have to train specifically for your goals. And my goal was this half marathon, and it wasn't just to complete it, it's to do great at it. So yeah. Anyway, let's wrap this workout up. Super easy workout today. I didn't really push myself to complete failure on a lot of my sets. I actually had a hard time not doing that. A few sets I really did go all the way, but mostly chest, back, obviously some upright rows, a little bit of triceps. And then I wanted to check out the physique a little bit because I wanted to see how my body's changed since I started training for this half marathon in February, because it is now May, today's May 8th. So I wanted to make sure that, maybe my body changed. I wasn't really tracking nutrition as closely as maybe I should have, but I don't feel like I needed to because my nutrition's been dialed in for such a long time. I'm always getting a good amount of protein. I'm always fueling to perform automatically. So I just wanted to focus on the training and just eat to fuel, and obviously not over fuel and not under fuel. And I have a good sense of what that is. But yeah, I wanted to see how my physique has changed. So maybe I'll do a little bit of a comparison here on YouTube, and maybe there's no changes at all. As I'm recording this, I still haven't even actually done the comparison yet. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next clip. Here we are, guys. I got my mic charged up while I was cooking up breakfast. Now, this is my typical breakfast, as I've shown many times on this channel. 200 grams of egg whites, 2 whole eggs, half a cup of cottage cheese, 2 slices of Weight Watchers bread, 50 calories each. And then we've got Fatso butter on top of that with honey, blueberries. Now, this is all just like estimated. I didn't use measuring cups. I didn't use a measuring scale or a weight scale. So all this is just like guesstimated, but it looks about to be typically what I eat. But every once in a while I'll track, but I haven't been tracking for the last couple of months, really. I would say at least a month since I've really done any consistent tracking. But the other day I tracked my breakfast just to see if like my estimates were close. And I had this yesterday and it was around 600 calories. So honestly, that's not too bad. If you don't go overboard on the Fatso butter, you'll be all right. And of course, I already downed my greens powder. We've got our omega-3s, we've got our magnesium, and then we've got our vitamin D spray. And you know what? Since we're here, I wanna show you guys this new line of supplements that I've been taking, which is ATP Labs. They've got omegas, they've got your magnesium, and we've got this vitamin D3 spray. Now those 3 are like my staples. They are the most commonly deficient supplements. But anyway, the moral of this topic is race day. What am I gonna eat on race day? I am gonna try to do a race day vlog. So I'll probably go to bed 8 p.m., 9 p.m. the latest. Wake up at 4 a.m. Race time is at 7:30 a.m. I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna have some oats with some honey. And the reason why I'm getting up so early is because I want to digest all those carbs. Because the other day, I kind of tested it out. I had a bowl of oats with honey and banana, and I actually added some protein powder to it as well. And I ate that, and then I went for a 8K run about an hour later. It did not turn out so well. I could feel the oats in my stomach the entire run. So that was not great. So I know I need more than an hour. So if I can go at least 2 hours or even 3 hours, that would be better. But worst case scenario, I'm gonna wake up at 4, eat the oats and banana and honey, probably have a scoop of my electrolytes in my water. Anyway, here's breakfast. Let's eat up, and I'll see you guys in the next clip. All right, this is the final run, final long run before we actually do the half marathon. And it is 18 degrees. I think it's an official thing. See, I bought this little belt thing. It's got a little water bottle. It's so that I can hold my phone, because I've been running this whole time with my phone in my hand. I just can't believe how much it cost. It literally was like $55, almost $60. I have another fanny pack that I use. It's like this Swiss Gear one. It's like a single strap over the shoulder. I use it for like traveling, and it just doesn't feel the same when I'm running as it does on your waist. So yeah, anyway, after today, pretty much easy runs from here on out. Because speed runs to me are fun. Also, as I'm sitting here tying my shoes, I just like started to realize that every time I run, I feel like I need my headphones and I have to listen to like a podcast or listen to like music. And I'll usually switch it up as I'm running. But I saw like some debates on social media, and you guys can let me know what you think. Like, this is kind of a weird debate. I feel like it's kind of stupid, but people were debating on whether listening to music while running was cheating. You know what I mean? Like, and it was like a serious debate. I don't know if it was like a reel I saw, if it was on TikTok or Instagram. This is like a couple weeks ago, but it just crossed my mind. And I've never actually ran without my headphones. Now, they've died a couple times, but it's always towards the end. But yeah, like there was like thousands of comments, and everyone was commenting that, you know, the majority seemed to think that you were like a beta for running with headphones. I don't know. I mean, I could see the benefits because like in the mornings, I go for a walk, you know, when I'm not lifting, and I thoroughly enjoy going without my headphones. Like, it puts me in like a state of like just a different mode of thinking, and you kind of process your thoughts, and you know, so I could see that. But I mean, if I'm doing like anything over 10K, you know, you only have so much thinking to do, and then you kind of run out of stuff. So let me know in the comments what you think. Is listening to music cheating? I personally don't think so.